Within South London and Maudsley NHS Foundation Trust, landmark services like Croydon Memory Service are at the forefront of developing better dementia care nationally.
Croydon Memory Service is a service that's been developed by the local mental health trust, in this case SLAM, and the local authority in Croydon to meet the needs of people who have got concerns regarding their memory, which can't be assessed by their local general practitioners. So we'll carry out an assessment of their concerns to determine whether they've got memory problems that are sufficient to have a diagnosis of dementia.
The service was developed in response to locally identified need.
Only about 1 in 3 people who eventually have a clear diagnosis of dementia are seen by a professional at an early stage of their illness. That was the case in Croydon up to about 2001.
At the heart of the service is the idea of empowering service users through knowledge.
What was your position regarding the results?
I think what happens when you give an early diagnosis and loads of information is you allow people to plan for their future and you allow people to be in charge of their illness.
This approach is underpinned by a commitment to continuity of care.
Born in 31, referred by Shah, increasing memory loss over 2 years. Family have noticed loss of short-term memory, gradual deterioration. Claire?
Whoever makes the initial contact with the client stays with that particular client all the time that they're involved in the service. So it gives them continuity and it stops people being moved from pillar to post.
The team, I think, is fortunate in that it has professionals employed by the Mental Health Trust as well as professionals employed by the local authority. It means that the patient's only being expected to do one assessment as opposed to an assessment from both the mental health side and the social services side. It also means that we've got a greater appreciation of how we can dovetail services from both organisations in a more sensible fashion. We'd have frequent reviews by which we can determine whether someone's abilities have changed, and if their abilities have changed or their personal circumstances have changed, we will then reassess whether we need to alter or make change to their current package of care or their care plan.